I appreciate the author's focus on this topic and work on it for 3 years. I think it's a really important thing to be thinking about. And I come from having been a journalist and working in newsrooms for the Associated Press and the Los Angeles Times, where the cops reporter would be listening to the police scanner and would go out to things or have advanced heads up about things to write about the next day that let the public know about really important public safety information as it's happening in our communities. So the issues around access and transparency, I think, are really important. When I reached out to my police department in San Diego County about this, one of the things that he told me that they experience is people who are harassing and targeting law enforcement and following them to places and basically stopping them from being able to do their jobs. And I think we all recognize the importance of public safety and our public safety agencies being able to do their job. So the question of how do we strike that right balance is something that I've been communicating with the author about. And I also just want to say that listening on the ground, when you talk to people who go into law enforcement, sometimes they were the little kids that were listening to the police scanner, and they loved that work, and they loved that there was a public servant who was helping individual people with their real life problems. So I think there are diffuse benefits to having public access to the work that law enforcement is doing in real time. So the author has made a commitment today that one of the ways that compliance, that law enforcement could comply with this bill, if this bill moves forward, which the bill would more broadly allow for, or would more broadly require that departments not have everything encrypted. So a police department couldn't just have every channel of everything encrypted. And so one of the ways that police departments could comply with this is, and this is what he said previously, but I just want to repeat it, is to provide equipment or the option to monitor the encrypted communications to journalists or other members of the media. And then it's for a reasonable fee to be able to comply with other sections of the law. But I think I see that as something that would really strike that right balance, where the media would be able to have an access to this real-time data, but it would also stop any types of harassment or targeting that we might see from members of the public who might wish to do our law enforcement harm or ill. So I'm happy to support it today. I know it's going over to the Assembly for more analysis, but I think it's a really important topic for us to be thinking about, and I applaud the author for not letting us slide into a situation where every channel of every law enforcement in the state is encrypted, because I don't think that the public interest is best served by that. Thank you.